should be good.
Okay.
I will do that, and then actually that's too much. Do that, and then I'll get this up. I don't know how big. I'll just start with that. You.
How? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like if I wanted to make one that was like 64, it's a 64-bit, right? Or what's like the one up from that?
That's the bigger sized ones. The ones that we're typically going for are like 16 to 32. Let me make sure we're actually live this time. I want to see how our internet's been.
Okay. So would this work on a 32-bit? This size? Is that right?
It might be better to go to File, Open, and just pull up the player.
This one?
Yeah, just open him up. Scroll in, and then if you go to Edit, or you just drop them in there, and then you can just kind of compare. So I forget what size they are.
How do you drop them in? I feel like an idiot. Oh, I just undid all that work you did. Okay.
Just select him with the select tool.
Select him with the select tool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just Control C, Control V.
Oh.
That's all I did. There might be a better way to do it.
Terrible.
So I think he's 64 high, 32 wide. That's probably what he is.
Okay, well this is not a guaranteed, how do I change layers again? This is not a guaranteed, character that we'll use.
Oh, I gotta get you the color palette too.
Okay. No, I just want to play with it, to be honest with you.
No, hey, it says we're good.
Okay. Why is it not working? Okay. I want a low stakes, low pressure, opportunity to make some characters. Oh, that's fun. Without, like, for sure having that be the character we have to use in the game, if that makes sense.
And play around with different themes and ideas.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna get used to this UI. I like this guy with the little skeleton inside him. That's fun.
You're gonna go more cutesy, more.
No, it doesn't have to be cute. I'm looking for something that's a little bit different. Cause like, if you go in here and we start with just, I don't know, a basic ghost, then it's probably gonna be pretty dull, I guess. Like you have some. Oh, it's weird. Terrible. Yeah, terrible. It looks terrible. It's a floating gravestone. It's terrible. Okay.
Giving you the side eye.
Yeah, no, I hate all of that. I hate all of that. So I just want to be able to like look at some different concepts, I guess, on.
Cool.
What is happening?
I'm changing the color.
How do you make it bigger? The plus button?
That's where usually it's the brackets, I think.
Okay, I was gonna be upset, but it's fine. So when you think of ghosties for this one, what are you thinking? Are you wanting like just general
generally
specters?
the theme of the game is
That's cool.
generally with what we've created so far, it tends to be like, I don't know the word would be, like beautiful in a way. It's artistic. It's fancy.
It's fancy.
I don't know what the word would be.
Just vibey?
Yeah, it's vibey, magical, I guess.
Well, like,
Would be a
do
nice
you
word.
want like ethereal fairy kind of ghost that feels really delicate and whimsical and like light, ethereal? These ones are fun. Or would you rather? What is this? Oh, thanks, babe. Do you feel good about getting that comment?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it more like it's pretty in the sense that it's well done, where it's like high detail, but still like creepy, disturbing. Like, where on that spectrum of disturbing versus pretty do you want this to land?
Well, with what we've created so far, it feels like it leans more towards pretty and more magical and just mysterious.
We have a lot of room though.
We don't have a lot of like dark horror elements, and I think for this project it's probably better that way, to keep it more on the lighter side of things.
Really? Why?
I'm trying to think about it from a game development perspective, where considering this is my first project, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to handle doing like making things be scary without resorting to basic jump scares and whatnot. I think it was also just like with the art, the assets that we have now. To me, the general vibe is more vibey and artsy. What are you looking for?
I was hoping I could stick him in the scene, I guess, but I don't know where the original one was that I sent you.
Go back.
I don't know how to use that still.
Click open. Click on, we gotta go back to the SSD. Scroll to pixel art. Sorry, I know it's right there.
I better have this fixed.
My file management is a disaster right now.
This is a disaster.
Go to Firelight. And it's that right there. It's environment. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little more at home. So, new layer, Ghosties.
Also, if we're calling them Ghosties, I don't think that's gonna really.
It's for me.
I know.
You can hush.
No, I like it. It's good.
Okay. I never finished the chandelier, did I? Or the pictures. Things to think about. Oh well. Okay. I like this guy. That's creepy.
That's creepy. See, I like things like that for later things, other projects.
Do you want...
Like this kind of creature would go perfectly in that mushroom game.
Well, I mean, even in this one, though, like, do you want it to start out where we have more adorable enemies first, I guess, and they get, like, progressively creepier, or did you want to stick to, like, one enemy and that's that? I don't entirely remember where we landed. So I'm curious kind of where you're...
I'm wondering if we'd be able to kind of figure out the storyline before we... Because we don't even know... We have a few ideas and we have some concepts that we laid out, but we never laid out a full story.
Can you change transparencies on this?
Yes. So look at... Or maybe go to properties, I think. There you go. Opacity.
That's exciting. Oh yes, very nice. Okay. Well, I forgot how to get there.
That's something I can do in Godot too is...
Just for visual purposes for me while I'm designing it, I'm going to keep it here so I know what I'm painting.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever the hell you want when you export it. Big worm. I should have practiced so I didn't look
You
like I
feel a
was
little
drawing.
out of practice right now?
Oh, I was just kind of laughing at the suggestive shape that I ended up taking. I feel like I did really bad. Nope, it's still bad.
Very suggestive.
Are you allowed to say particular words on streams?
Sure are.
Okay, well, it's gonna be a dick haunting game instead. This is all bad. Oh, it is everything. Yeah, not what I was. Not what I was hoping for.
It looks like
He
what's
looks
that
like
character
the
in
blob
Adventure
from
Time?
Ghostbusters. I don't know. That's it. That's the enemy. That's the whole thing. It's a big eyeball.
That'd be weird. You know, just like random like eyeball in the wall and it follows your character as you move along.
His name's Gorbachev. He's rude.
Is that Russian? Gorbachev?
Well, okay, well, all I'm seeing in the inspiration page is just literally
Basic
a
ghost,
sheet.
right?
Yeah.
Right, and that's when I searched it up, that's all I could find too. Try spirits. Spirits might give you better results. Those guys are cool. I like those.
Actually, give me a second. Where is he? Duplicate? How do you... I hate this.
Also, it's not a he anymore. We changed it to Rowan.
Terrible.
Oh, he has some cool lighting effects. I like that. Seems like the stream's handling a lot better than when the desk was over there.
That's good.
We have no drop frames, everything's green it looks like. Apparently it's only using 0.1% of the CPU.
Is it though?
I don't know, that's just what this thing says.
No legs. No hands. No buttons.
So I like vibey stuff like this.
Yeah. You like vibey stuff like what?
Like that. That's
You want
epic.
a Wendigo?
Like a Wendigo spirit, yeah. Like the fish one right here, like the cool deer one. I like those.
Okay, so if you're picking a haunted spirit, then what is actually happening with this spirit? What's going down?
What do you mean? Like, why are they haunting you?
Oh, well, I mean, even just pick an animal, pick an object. Like, what type of spirit would it be? Is it koi spirit? Is it a...
Well, for this game, it's gonna be like
Can you twist these, or does it just
Like-
fuck it up?
yeah, so you can't really
Mm,
because it breaks the pixels.
shame.
You can a little bit and like try and fix it afterwards, but in my experience, it usually just explodes. I see what you're going for. It kind of reminds me of the like the Greek gods on the clouds, you know, when they're all like they're like charging you or something.
I'm gonna trident
Yeah,
then.
see.
Die. Well, you know what? You can
No,
take
I
over
like
from
that.
here.
No, I like it. It's good. It's just what I thought of. Yeah, like Zeus on a cloud or something, you know, he's all.
Well, I mean, honestly, the only mythology I'm really super familiar with about Zeus is how he just can't keep it in his pants. So you'll have to inform me on the rest of that, I think.
The only lore I know about Zeus is what I've learned from God of War, and I'm assuming that's all
Yeah.
bastardized in some way.
I mean, it's a creative interpretation for
Right.
sure. I don't like that. I don't like it. I made it worse. I was just trying to make it better. But I've forgotten all the things I was learning last time, so.
This is why we be consistent with it. Well, I say it because I struggle with it too.
I like these lines. Why did I get to break the rules and they worked out there? But when I do it here, it's just like.
If I trying to animate that, was like it'd be a nightmare.
Opportunities for growth. I mean, alternatively.
I'm guessing you kind of just have them bob a bit. Maybe just kind of shift them with the pixels up and down.
Huh?
But that would be a way to do it.
I really wish there was like a simple inverter kind of.
Like a color inverter?
Yeah.
I think there is. It might be.
Google it on your phone because now I'm too invested to stop.
Is it called anything specifically? A sprite color. Invert. Okay, so select your image that you want to invert.
It's too late.
Oh.
And then what do you do?
You select them.
Okay. I'm not doing it now, but you're
And
gonna.
I guess you
explain
just
it.
click the select tab at the top and then just click invert.
Oh.
Apparently. Was that directed at me? What did I do?
I don't respond well to pixel push, and I think I'm feeling very what's the term? I'm feeling very demand avoidant at the moment. Because I mean, with something like this, we could take the traditional take on the spirit, you know, instead of having it be this big light entity or whatever. It could just literally be a dark one. Like, I think that might almost be kind of interesting to play with. Like, it's more Studio Ghibli's, you know, that one spirit from Spirited Away.
Mm-hmm.
Just have it be really, really dark. What do you think? What does it look? I need to like shift the head like over here so it looks like it's like, you know, moving. Anyway,
Lots of things you can do when you animate.
What do you think though? Now it's a hag.
I don't like it when it's distorted like that. It's kind of creepy looking.
Get you. Sorry.
I'm curious with having the opacity down like that if they're going to stand out enough.
Well, I mean, don't we not want them to?
Well, you want to make sure the enemies are they stand out from the environment.
Yes.
Kind of like how you want your character to. I like this artist deck. It's cool.
What?
Just the color palette and the style it's going.
You still are.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? But it's you.
I'm gonna get ready.
Don't.
And keep going?
Yep.
Okay.
Just attempt some things. I forget how much I like it.
Would you like what?
Like how much I enjoy just like playing with it. After I done the ADHD thing and binged like 12 hours of character creation, and then I'm like, I hate this, and then I turn it off and I don't touch it for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's fun. I forgot.
You free to take a break.
Burn myself out.
I do the same thing.
I mean, if I can make it stand out, do you prefer light or dark?
Okay, cool.
Both.
But the stylistic option would be like to make it whatever the opposite of Rowan is.
I know, but white is for good guys. If we're going tropey.
Well, for your trophy.
You could also, like, because this kind of looks like him. It would be kind of interesting if you could see spots where he died before or something. What's up?
Weird buzz on my phone.
What if we brought in another color from the color wheel? to call attention to it. But it doesn't like feel spooky if you just have this like fuchsia-y line running through it, right? Like how how do you
That's plugged in. What if we use the same color as the candle?
white or yellow part?
Yellowy color. Or
I
maybe the
tried it, but like it feels a bit too I don't know. I guess I just kind of felt conflicted from a user experience standpoint, where the helpful things and the interactables. Oh yeah, he gets a nice little. Why is that not? That's weird.
Sweet.
You like it?
On the right track. I like the body. I think you're right. The eyes. Or something. They make him like really faint. Like a really faint gray. I gotta go, by the way. Have you?
How am I supposed to shut this off?
Just push the button to stop streaming whenever you're done.
Oh,
And then you can shut it all down. Also, if this isn't. Oh, you'd be okay. Look at.
Look at you. I'll get you the individual file when it's usable. Be safe.
are you doing? How are you working on your